A three-day training workshop on good agricultural practices for 2022-2023 dry season rice farmers in Anambra State has ended in Awka, the state capital. The training workshop, organized by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development in collaboration with IFAD Assisted Value Chain Development Program, is purely for Rural Poor Stimulus Facilities, RPSF, and the 2022-2023 dry season rice farmers in Anambra State under IFAD VCDP. Agric correspondent Chibuzo Obidike completes the story.
Declaring the training workshop open, the State Program Coordinator, Federal Government IFAD VCDP, Mr. Anambra, described the capacity building workshop as a tradition by IFAD after input disbursement to inculcate new interventions in the beneficiaries to avoid mistakes. Mr. Agwuncha assured the readiness of IFAD VCDP to ensure that they did not deviate from the state government's interest in promoting organic agriculture on the fate of farmers that suffered losses during the last year's flooding. Mr. Agwuncha, who encouraged them not to lose hope, affirmed that they must be indemnified as the National Agri Insurance Corporation is still very busy with identification, assessment and verification of their farm.
I'm praying for safety of what you eat. The world is saying eat healthy. Some of these chemicals, organic fertilizer, organic chemicals we use, inorganic, chemical fertilizer and chemical pesticide we use, they are harmful, they are toxic, and the earlier we reduce their use, the better for us, the better for the environment, the better for the human beings who are consuming all these things.
Taking participants on good agronomical practices on rice production in Nigeria, a resource person, Dr. Michael Nasamu, who disclosed that they were contracted by IFAD VCDP at Abuja to build the capacity of dry season rice farmers, announced that the training workshop is simultaneously taking place across the 9 participating states in Nigeria. Dr. Nasamu, while expressing joy that Anambra State has a good number of dry season farmers, advised them to start by getting their inputs, tools, labors, money for production ready before going into land preparation, planting, fertilizer application, water and field management activities, pre and post harvest, among others.
Rice is a staple crop, and we can no longer depend on rice produced by rainfed. If you have a farmer who planted during the dry season, at least he has something to fall back on. So I think going forward, it will be very, very important that farmers learn dry season rice production and give priority to it.
Contributing, the State Agric Production Officer, Federal Government IFAD VCDP, Mr. Emmanuel Chukwukwelu, unveiled that they have increased their demo plots for practical demonstration on best ways to achieve good agronomical practices on rice and cassava farming.
Training is a continuous program, and capacity building must continue. And you have to remind farmers, you have to remind them, so that they will do the correct and then get a better harvest. That is why we continue to do this, so that they manage their farm and make more gain out of their inputs.
For some of the participants, including Mr. Chibuzo Obiechina from Umweri in Anambra East Council area, Mrs. Bridget Oji from Ufuma, Orumba North Council area, and their counterparts from Obaru Council area, Mr. Uzoma Njoku, the training workshop worked more than they imagined and called for more of it. The training workshop climaxed with field visits where participants were taken through the practical aspects of what they were taught in the classroom. In Awka, Chibuzo Obidike, ABS News.